Hello, my name is Mike Lipe, and I'm the owner and master luthier of Lipe Guitars USA. I'm here doing a video to show you what I'm going to take to the Namm Show 2012 in Anaheim, California. I'm going to be downstairs in Hall E at booth number 1018. So please come by and visit and take a look at my guitars. Anyway, this is a short preview of what I have. I'll tell you what I have as models. My first model is the Virtuoso, and that is this basic guitar right here. My second model is what I call the Soldato, which means soldier in Italian, but that's this particular guitar here, the shape. My third model is called the Twisted Soldato, which is this particular guitar right here. And my fourth model is called the Ivo. Ivo, you can say it either way you like. And that's this particular guitar right here. Ivo is working with me with Lipe Guitars, and we made a model for him particularly. I'd like to explain to you about my guitars. For instance, this particular guitar here is my Virtuoso, which is a carved top, is another model that I have. And it has a mahogany back. I'm in the process of putting the back plates on, so they haven't been finished yet, so excuse that. But it has a mahogany back with a cooked maple neck and a mango top. Now, mango wood's something I've started using quite a bit now. Ukulele makers use it, some acoustic guitar builders use it. It's a great tone wood. It's in between a maple and a koa tone. I have koa also, and I have maple also. But anyway, this is this particular guitar that is used with that kind of wood, and I have quite a few models of it. Here's another one with a little more radical looking mango. This one I have with no inlays on it, but just side dots. To give you a little insight of why my guitars have such a good resonance and sustain to them is a few things that are incorporated. And first is my neck. I use a 7-degree angle on the headstock. This gives a nice angle off of the nut for ring and sustain, and it also is a perfect pitch without using string trees to bring the guitar back in tune. The second thing I have is a two-way truss rod in here. It's only one piece though. It's not two pieces of metal. It's only one piece of steel. It's actually called tool steel. It's harder than your normal steel, so it's real hard to break these truss rods. This third thing, I have a recessed neck plate in the back of the neck, and it puts even pressure for the neck plate for when it is screwed down to the body screws the neck down. And I use these machine screws that go through the neck plate, and they thread into these brass bars I have in here that are threaded. There's a very strong bond for the neck and total sustain. The thing about my truss rod nut, it's a 2.5 inches long brass threaded piece that threads into the truss rod. It lays underneath the nut in the first fret, and it also adds a lot of sustain and ring to the guitar. The parts I use are hip shot tremolo, which has a ball bearing on a 2-post, and it returns very nice and works very nice. And I have they're locking tuners that they use. I have that on those guitars. I have pickups made by Jerry Amalfitano, who hand winds his pickups. And the reason I didn't go into making pickups like a lot of other builders are doing is because I concentrate on the building. I didn't want to spread myself too thin. And, you know, pickup makers sometimes can't make a guitar as well as they can make a pickup, and I can't make a pickup as well as I can make a guitar, so I decided to collaborate, and the person I chose was Jerry Malfitano. He makes a very consistent, rounded sound pickup, and I have a couple features on my guitars that he has made for me, which are quite interesting. One is, I use a true single coil pickup. It does have a little 60 cycle hum to it, but it's not that bad, and it gives it a true tone. I've tried the stack ones. They sound good, but they don't give a real true tone as the single does. The one thing I have on the humbucker is that when it's in that in-between position between the middle and the bridge pickup, it cancels out the humbucker to where you have the back coil, and the amount of output of the back coil is equal to the amount of output that's on the middle pickup. So you get that real quack in between sound, and it's quite amazing. Also, I have Jerry's PAF pickups, which are quite amazing too if you're into the humbucker sound completely. Now, I've used Carina on some of these bodies and necks. White Carina for a body and a quarter-sawn white Carina neck, which is quite interesting. I do have one guitar on eBay right now for sale that has those qualities and a mango top on it. And there's a little video on there. You can listen to the tone of it if you want to hear what it sounds like. It's quite unique. Other than that, that's pretty much all I have to say about my guitars, except there will be a few more. I haven't finished them yet, and hope to see you all there at Hall E, booth 1018 at the Anaheim Convention Center, January 19th. And I'll be downstairs. Thank you very much.